go, set for the opening kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pickens, the motion man right. On second down, Prescott. On the move, headed right. Finds his fullback. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside. Naps him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Dak out of the pistol. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Running for the marker with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Looking to his fullback now. Finishes with a gain of 10 there. That means he's staying out there. They convert on 4.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
So the drive continues. Offense setting up first and 10 now inside the 40. Dak to the air here. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Tackled there by Jalen Jones.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Chased out to his right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're on the counter with Swift. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he'll take it past the midfield stripes and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. A handoff left for Swift. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 42. Going one again with Swift. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to the ground by D. Winters.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. On play action, Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And a big chunk picked up on that play, over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bears.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. A give, right side for Swift. Mixes, racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To throw is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 42-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb, a 42-yard score. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's cut. And they'll take the lead.
Score Cowboys 7, Bears 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing this one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 39 yards.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Williams will look to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Quinnen Williams. And that will now make it second and 20 to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing on second, Williams. He's got Khalif Raymond. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throw here, third down. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A 49-yarder in front of them here. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Dak to throw. That's caught by Williams. And doing 6 on that play. That means it is second down and manageable.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
One last play before the break. Prescott now to throw on third down. Taking a shot deep here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers that stay, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to be good for Bears' first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Williams. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's going to be 2nd and 14 now coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Williams off the play fake. The throw left side finds Burden. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. To throw is Williams. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
36-yard line.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dak out of the pistol. Throw left is intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. And last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Williams set to pass. Chased out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
From the red zone now. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. You just exposed them.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
By Dylan Peterman. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
down,
7.
Dak.
At the 37.
Buying some time right. Into the hands of Pickett. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak did not like what he saw. He's switching things up.
10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Taken in by Williams outright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On second down, a run with Williams. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push-up run, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On third down, here's Williams. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Okay, partner, what's he thinking here? And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Dak. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've got to go big here, Brock. It is 4th and long. Desperation time here. And this one is launched downfield. And it forced it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. He'll look to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Setting up to pass. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And we're not doing it.
Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Draw play. This is Williams. And they're on him on the outside. He kicked it away from the middle, but it will not get close to the marker. It's fourth down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, here's Swift. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed here to Komet. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. A lot of contact. Can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Darion Kendrick with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This that, I didn't made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middle man. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all can own y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Don't round and get played by the label owners.